Hello and welcome everybody, this is DinoSystem and I'm your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. Today I'll be showing you an in-development alpha version. We're on alpha 0.3.1 of DinoSystem. This is a game made by a small independent studio in, I believe Italy, actually, which is interesting. You don't hear much about games out of there. If you want to keep up with information on this game, they've got their website down here. I'll put it in the description as well. You can see the studio right here. But the short of this is that it's a top-down, sprite-based, I believe sprite-based at least, game where you're a human living amongst dinosaurs, and it's kind of a survival game, but with a new take. We all know about games like Ark and all these different 3D survival games and everything in development. This is a different approach to that. This one isn't 3D, it's top-down 2D, which I think is really interesting. I've played a tiny bit of this, mostly to get the controls down, but let's show it to everybody. So this is very early alpha, I will point out. New game settings implemented, not yet. What he means is the settings button isn't implemented yet. You saw it earlier, but if you click it, it just lets you know that it's not functioning yet. DinoSystem does not support the idea that humans coexist with dinosaurs as seen in the Flintstones or the Creationist Museum. We're working on a story that legitimizes the fictional scenario. It's kind of funny that we live in a universe where you have to clarify that, but I can understand why the developers might want to decide to clarify that in the alpha, considering there are some really weird hyper-Christian fundamentalist game studios out there that you probably don't want to get associated with. They're, outspoken. Let's get started with the game, though. Alright. So, this game functions on pilot controls, if you don't know what that is. Tab to learn the basics, we'll do that in a second. Pilot controls mean that we're using WASD for our movement, you know, WASD. And instead of strafing, when we use A and D, or left and right... Can I use the arrow keys too? No. Okay. Instead, that lets you turn and then use forwards and backwards. So it's tank controls, they're sometimes referred to as. We can see down here our metabolism, so we're going to be, of course, trying to eat stuff. I don't think I want to get too close to anything right now, just in case. It's warm, let's get under a tree. I will point out that this game actually was sent to me by the developer long before Ark was ever announced. So, little mechanics like getting under trees to make sure that you cool off and stuff, technically this game did it first. I think that's kind of interesting. Not a knock on Ark or anything, that game I've been having fun with. So you can right-click on things to interact with them, you get a little interact menu. And does that pop up? No. Because of the way this is programmed and the way I'm recording it, what you're not seeing right now is that when I hover over, say, get leaf here, there's a little Windows tooltip, and it says cut a leaf from the conifer? Conifer? I don't know if that's how this is pronounced. So we're just going to gather a little bit of everything right now. Actually, you know what? I think we want to gather... I was going to say we should gather a lot of fruit. So we can light that branch. Now we're going to be kind of exploring this game together a little... Ah, that's the name of the tree, okay. Oh, there's a fruit on the ground. Hey, eat that. So we have a little stomach bar thing here. How much solid and how much liquid in your stomach. I'm guessing the liquid would go away faster. Hydration, nutrition, and it's really interesting. This is actually measured like by proteins and everything. Like there's some actual hard science behind this, which I think is really, really cool. Like it's a really cool approach to take. Everything's getting a little bit red, and I don't know if that's because it's getting dark or I'm overheating. Ah, it must be dusk. Okay. So we have skills, gathering, melee, butchering, range, fire-making, athletics, almost said aesthetics. Man, I need to get a hat or something. Crafting, zoology, which I'm guessing is my knowledge of the wildlife. Fat, muscle, weight, metabolism. I don't know how much of this stuff is going to make it to the, Oh, that's interesting. My guy actually turns his head to look at interesting nearby things. Reminds me of Silent Hill 2 did that. That's really cool. Okay. Let's focus. F to focus. F to focus? Am I not close enough? Oh, you know what? That's probably to lock my head onto it. Yeah, that lets me manually lock my head on, I think. Oh, no. Nope. No, I don't know what F to focus does. I can hold down a right-click on it to aim at it. Right, let's do the basics now. Let's just get under a tree in case it doesn't pause time. Guide under construction. Well, yeah, alpha. I'm sure there are a lot of mechanics that haven't been put in yet. Everything in the game is alive. Plants grow with sunlight, spread, seeds die, animals compete for food, mate, get old, seasons, weather, temperatures, disasters, lake formations, terrain, fertility, and aridity. Sorry. Is all simulated through complex variables. That's right, I talked to the developer a little bit and he told me about that, and it actually is really in-depth and cool. Like, a lot of games in the past have claimed stuff like that. This guy is actually legitimately pulling it off, and I think that's such a cool idea for a game. In this wild environment, you control a survivor. The survival mechanics are also very deep and require thinking and planning. Try to survive as long as you can while preserving the delicate ecosystem balance. Right, so if I were to, like, I could try and hunt a dinosaur to extinction or something, and maybe something else would take over and cause some chain of events. That's possible. I don't know how implemented it is, but I know that, at least at some point, that is going to be a thing. Okay, let's see what I don't know. I can jump, I can sprint, I can walk slowly or sneak. Caps lock just switches between them permanently without having to hold it down, that's nice. Drag nearby object if I hold left click, and if I'm in aim mode, I can click it to attack. Options, attack, click for melee, 2 times for ranged, is using a ranged weapon. I think it means if using a ranged weapon. I don't think English is the developer's main language. That'll probably get worked out later. Attack stance, equipped mode. Okay, so this is stuff that there's probably going to be a better tutorial for it later than just a guide. But for now, it doesn't look like it's too many things to remember, so that's good. But in survival mode, which I don't think I'm in, I don't know, actually. I hit new game and then there's also survival mode, so I don't know if that means I went into a new game with survival mode, but apparently I can have hints if I hit H, and advanced character info if I hit I. Those are both things I want to look into. And crafting, I feel like this is something we want to do right away. To light a fire, you need to have a stone in each hand. That makes sense. Bang them together, see if we can get a spark. Keep pressed E, keep E pressed, and drag the stone on your left hand and the other one in your right hand. That's interesting. Drag a stone on your left hand and on your right hand. Okay. Then right-click on a nearby wood, branch, or dry leaf. Select Create Fire. Fire pit, best place to make a fire. We did see earlier it would allow me to set fire to a branch that was on the ground. I'm guessing that wouldn't burn for very long, if at all. That's interesting. High humidity, you're weak, process can be slower. That makes sense. It's really cool that these things are taken into account. I'm not saying necessarily these things have to be taken into account in a game, but it's cool to have the option to play a game that has that, like, weirdly extreme realism in a game where I'm walking around beside a dinosaur, you know? I think that's a really cool mixture of ideas. Carving sharp stone. This is something that I saw when I was practicing a little bit. So we're going to do this first. We're going to try and get ourselves a sharp stone as our most basic kind of tool. So let's go collect some rocks. Looks like the sun has gone down, so I'm sure it won't be quite as hot to walk out in the sun. Our strength is going down with time, likely due to hunger and sleep. I want to take a nap. Okay, let's get under a tree here. Now, how do we... Oh, I right-click myself and hit sleep. We're trying to sleep. Interesting to have a loading bar thing that goes outwards from the middle. Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Okay, so we're increasing stamina. We know what time it is while we sleep. That might just be for testing purposes, I don't know. Oh, there's a fruit. AKA breakfast. I'm guessing fruit is going to be my main source of food until I'm badass enough to hunt. Okay, so we want to look for some stones. Is that the edge of the world right now? Yeah. World's only so big right now. I'm sure it'll get bigger when the game actually comes out. In fact, my alpha might not even be the most up-to-date alpha. I don't know. This is just the copy that was sent to me, and it was actually sent to me a few months back. Oh. Right-click on yourself to drink rain. Oh, that's convenient. It's not the most efficient way, of course. What's that, a leaf? That's a leaf. Something killed this and left some of the meat. I don't think we can cut it with our hands, but let's give it a try. Oh, we can speed it up if we had some kind of tool. Okay. I guess I'm just ripping it off the bone. Hope it's not rotten. It's kind of waterlogged. Hey, buddy, I hope you don't get mad at watching me, I don't think I want to eat that raw. So I don't have an inventory. Oh, that was weird. Pond. I don't have an inventory. I probably will end up with one later. Man, days go by fast right now. I'm soaked, better find cover, yeah. But I can hold things for now. Right, didn't they say something about being able to hold something and put it on your hand? Toggle equip mode. Hold E? Or no, press E. Okay, I got this. Okay, so I've got a chunk of meat in my hand, so that's how I do that. Maybe I can fashion some kind of backpack at some point. It's getting cold. Yeah, look at that. That's freezing. Holy shit, I'm naked and it's 6 out? Okay, get some branches. See if we can get some kindling going. No luck? Leaf? I don't know. Anything, really. We might actually end up dying because I don't have any stones. I couldn't find any earlier. You know what? That probably wastes our energy running. I don't want to eat this meat raw and end up getting sick or something. Wow, I think I might actually die here. It's okay, we can always just play again. Again, the game mechanics aren't fully fleshed out yet. Dung, moist. I'm not going to step in that. Don't know if disease is in the game, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if it was either in it or going to be in it. Oh, those are eggs. Oh, shit. I don't think I want to get close to that. Oh, there's a stone. Yeah, I got a stone in one of my hands. I need another stone. Yeah, I don't want to be near the eggs. I'm sure those things are territorial about their eggs. Now, you know that there are going to be a lot of enemies nearby here. Yes, eat that. Eat that! You fool! I don't care if you're cold. Oh, you need a free hand. Well, makes sense at least. Oh, check its spoilage next time. Crap, yeah. That was stupid of me. Find stone, yeah. Now, I wonder if I could... Yeah! Alright. So we got 2 stones. One's much bigger than the other, but whatever. We've got something we can bash together to make a fire. And we lost the meat, though. Need a free hand, right. See, this, I know this looks a little bit inconvenient, and maybe it'll get more convenient later. But it kind of makes sense. Like, this is what's giving me incentive to really want to make a backpack or a sling or anything. Like, what's giving me the incentive right now for that is that it's such a pain in the ass. Like, I don't have pockets. Get closer. I don't have pockets of any sort. I'm just a naked guy, so this is how much of a pain in the ass it would actually be. You know what am I thinking? I gotta... What am I thinking? I gotta get this out of the rain. Yeah, get that under the tree. Hope I don't end up setting the tree on fire, but at least it'll make it warm if I do. Stone broke. God damn it. We need a better stone. Okay, well at least there's a tree over this boulder, so that makes it a little bit more convenient for me. I don't need to get soaked while I'm under there. And it's warming up a bit, which is nice. Thirsty. I should have something to drink. This will take ages. Yeah, that stone's not cutting it. That or the thing is just drenched. Can't equip right now. Oh, there we go. Oops. That was a mistake. Hey, did I just see God mode? Oh, apparently I can go into God mode. It's probably for testing purposes. I really should find, like, a puddle or something. It'd be a lot more convenient to drink from than drinking rain cupped out of my hand. That's probably the slowest way I can do it. Right, so Oh, yeah, it's cold, it's cold. Grab your rock. Get out of the rain. Now let's look at our crafting menu. So again, there are tooltips here. You're just not able to see it on the recording, unfortunately. There's nothing I can really do about that at the moment. I'm sure as the game progresses, they'll find a better way to implement the tooltip into the game itself so that it gets recorded. Ah, shit. It actually brings me out of my menu there when I get cold. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Where I blink like that when I'm tired. It gives me a penalty for staying up. Alright. Let's sleep. We got 2 trees here to help keep us dry. I don't know if they'll stack their effect. Too cold to sleep. Oh, I think we might be doomed. I think it might take more energy carrying these stones around. I'm not sure. If I do, it would make sense. Yeah, I think we might be fucked. This early rain really fucked us over. Is that another fruit? Yeah, we need to eat. It's really important that we stay fed. How else are we going to keep our strength up? And our strength just keeps ticking away. I'm not good survivalist. Tired and... oh god, it's below freezing. I got no protein... oh no, I got a little bit of protein in me. I need some meat. That's what I need. Keep my strength up. Fruit's nice, but... you know, it's only gonna do so much. Oh, there's a big puddle out there. I just dropped both of them. I know you're cold, dude. It's warming up a little. You really need to stay hydrated, though. You're full? Okay, you can't fit any more in your stomach at the moment. That's fine. Okay, you're back under the tree. I doubt it's warm enough, but can you sleep? You're really tired. I bet you can sleep through it now. I'll get my strength back a bit by sleeping. That's good. Makes sense. I'm cold. Yeah. Okay. Our goal of the day, let's actually drop one of these stones. Let's sharpen that. You're now wielding the stone, using my bigger stone to sharpen my smaller stone. Stone destroyed. God damn it, I'm incompetent. Let's go get another one. Man, this rain is brutal. Oh, there we go. Come on. Don't fuck it up. This is important. I wonder if I can build any kind of shelter at some point, because these trees, damn it. I like the bashful ellipsis after get closer. Oh, god damn it, I broke my other rock. See, I don't know if this is a luck-based thing or not. Ah, yeah, it must be. To some degree, at least. Okay, we got 2 fresh big rocks. Let's see if we can do anything here. Our guy is still pretty tired, actually. We didn't sleep long. Ooh. We've made a sharp stone. Okay, we need a branch and a sharp stone for an axe. That sounds dangerous. I'm gonna just start walking this way because it sounded like it was to our left. That sounded like it was to our right. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Keep moving. Okay. I don't hear anything now. Okay. Oh, we can put that on our back? Huh. I don't know how we're keeping that on. Components missing. Do I need to drop both of those? Oh, they just need to be on the ground near me. Okay. We're trying to craft a stone axe. Don't know what we're binding it together with, but hey, early alpha. Don't expect it to be perfect. Our guy is absolutely exhausted. Would you look at that down there? Brutal. Failed. Damn it. Gotta keep trying. You know what? Our guy is exhausted. Maybe after a good night's sleep, we'll be able to pull this off. Oh. Okay, I think that thing is an herbivore, so I doubt it's gonna eat us. Or our rock, or our branch. Or the tree we're sleeping under. As long as it does none of those, I think we'll be okay. Do you see that? You can actually see a tiny bit. Wow, foggy day. Alright, first thing in the morning. Did you say I want a steak? Yeah, he does need some protein. He's got no protein. Which I'm sure is terrible for his strength. Yeah, it's actually interesting. We look a little bit scrawnier. That's cool. Okay. Oh, come on. Really? Is it going to start raining again? We probably sharpen that pretty easily with an axe? No? Okay. Okay. Cleaning pelt. Pelts from animal carcasses. Well, we have an axe. I don't know if we can skin with an axe. We can with a sharp stone. Okay. What are we working with here? We can get a spear, a bow, a quiver, arrows, and a fire pit. Well, I definitely want to try and make all of these things. So we need 2 branches and a sharp stone to make a spear. Okay, you know what? We need to handle this. Don't know if we can make any kind of clothing yet. Doubtful. Oh, there's a stone. Come on. Please don't fail. I know you're hungry and you're tired and you're thirsty. Yeah. Alright, drop the stone. I need 2 branches. Don't know what the leaves are for. Probably kindling, rather. Craft spear. Alright. So we're going to have an axe and a spear. I could probably cut down trees for firewood. And we can see actually our crafting skill has gone up. Wow, we are hungry. Alright, I've got a spear in hand now. Oops. Okay, let's go back to controls. So, toggle equip mode. Attack stance is Q to sheath and unsheath the equipped weapon. So, if I understand correctly, yeah. And it's got a cooldown. Okay. I understand how to fight. You can hold down right click, by the way, and go into aim mode, and it'll follow your cursor. So it's time to go hunting. We're going to try and find a dinosaur, hopefully not something too big, and see if we can stab it to death. Trying to take care of that thirst. A lot of liquid in our stomach now. Something died here a long time ago. Probably shouldn't step in the water. I'm soaked enough in the rain as is. Now, I'm sure if we get desperate enough, we can eat the dung. But I'm more pumped for the dung because it means that there's a living dinosaur nearby and this one's asleep. Aha! Come on. I know I can throw a spear. Shit. Need protein. Well, gotta kill to get protein. Not gonna get any of that from fruit. Now, what human history has taught us is that humans weren't good hunters because we ran fast. We were good hunters because of persistence running. A lot of animals could run faster than humans historically, but very few things could run for as long as humans. We would chase an animal, it would run away, it would have to stop and rest, and we would just still keep running. And eventually it would get so exhausted it can't run away from us anymore, and we'd eat it. But I think I've lost track of this thing. Are we as zoomed in as we can be? Oh no, we can... Okay, we can zoom it a little. That's useful, actually. Can I get some fruit while I'm here? Am I gonna get any luck with that? Because we do really need to be fit. Oh, that does actually have a tiny, tiny bit of protein. Sweet. Okay, we need to get some food in our system. Then maybe we can track down something bigger. Or slower. How do I throw this? Attack, 2 clicks for ranged. Okay. Let's just test it. That felt pretty fine. Like, it controlled fine. Don't know if if it matters whether I'm right-handed or left-handed in this game. But it looked like I was holding it wrong when I had it in the other hand, so I guess my guy's left-handed. Well, I don't want to end this video until I've at least killed something. Oh, it's the ocean. Well, what can we do with the ocean? You can drink... It's the sea, I don't want to drink that, that's salt water. That's probably just a noob trap. Alright, craft fire pit. Oh, contains the fire and protects it from the wind, 10 stone. So if I were to want to make a camp... Well, I don't have any kind of map, do I? I know, M turns music on and off. Well, I don't want to do that then. I can't light it with my axe, can I? No. Okay. Nope. Ah, shit. Put that on my back. That in my hand. Can I chop this tree? No, I can just swing. Okay. Depleted. Also, when it says no luck, that doesn't necessarily mean there's nothing there. Okay. Ooh, the inventory management's a little bit weird at the moment. Well, I don't know what I have the axe for then, but I'm sure it's got some kind of use. Depleted. We really need more food. What can we do with the dung? Moist dung. Nothing right now. Probably not desperate enough. Spoiled. Anything still on the branch? No? Alright, let's sleep. It's bright out, so I'm sure that'll make it harder. Not sure how I get my zoology up. You know what? Probably, I don't know, I was going to say from butchering animals, but there's also a butchering stat. Athletics is probably sprinting, gathering is probably, well, gathering. Depleted. So many things depleted. Hey, pick your spear back up. We need to find something to kill. Our strength is really low. Oh, leaf? I don't need a leaf. Oh, hey, look, leaves. Take a drink from the pond. Spoiled? Spoiled. Damn, what's not depleted? Please don't be spoiled. Oh, it's good to eat. So, I get the feeling by this point already, you're going to probably, for those of you who are really into survival games like this, I think you're already probably sold on the game. But for people who are still, you know, I probably get skilled just for knocking that off. Anyway, but for people who aren't already sold on the game and want to see more before they look more into this game even, I will be trying to do updates every once in a while as this game gets updated to show new mechanics and see if it still interests you or begins to interest you if it doesn't already. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So I think the end point of this video will be after I've successfully cooked my first proper meal. So we're a half an hour in right now, and just so you know ahead of time, the rest of this video is going to be trying to get that meal. Now, I'm going to check my crafting menu real quick. What do I need for a bow? A branch and a tendon for a very cheap bow. And what was it for a quiver? A hide, probably? Tendon and a pelt that is being cleaned. Okay. Well, to get a tendon, we're going to have to kill something, so spear hunting first. Damn. Haven't found a dinosaur in a long time, actually. It's strange. Whatever that big-sounding dinosaur was might have killed him. I don't know. Well, you're gonna have to sleep through the hunger, buddy. Really is a shame that we've done so poorly. I partly blame the difficulty of having it rain so early. Muscle soreness, a little bit. So this counts as half cover. Wind exposure. And there's something over there too that we can't see right now. That's interesting. Our vision's pretty bad right now. I don't know if that's just because it's dark, but I'm getting the feeling it's also because we're weak. We are looking a lot scrawnier than we did before. That's falling pretty slow. I think that's snow. God, I hope that's not snow. Everything's depleted, is it? Oh, it's late autumn, early winter. Oh, God. Wonder if we're able to make clothing in this game yet. It's not on the craft menu. Ooh. I'm gonna stand right in front of him. Stab him in the face. Ah! Oh, God, he's goring me. Oh. Oh, wow. That was... the last one ran away. I thought this one would too. I think we're doomed. You have died. 7 days. Since you've perished, the game will now switch to God mode and allow you to get your revenge over nature. Have fun. That's pretty cool. So, okay. Let's zoom out and actually see what's going on here. How big is this world that we were placed in? Because they'll migrated up there. Okay, so this world is actually fairly small that we were placed in. That's interesting. It felt huge. Okay. So that's what I heard earlier. It looks like it's probably a T-Rex or something. No eggs right now for T... Oh, because that is a T-Rex. Ferns. Triceps. And... Ankeys? Ankeys? Ankeys, which I think is this. That's really interesting. I wasn't aware I was in such a small world. I'm guessing that, I'm guessing the world will obviously be bigger, or at least have the option of being bigger as the game develops, but... That's a small one. That must be one of the baby ones. Arid, exhaustion, fertility. This is actually the kind of game I think I would want to mess around with a lot. So this is a lightning button here. If you want to have lightning storm on or off. Space to trigger a lightning bolt. See, look how cool that is. They actually like run away, and if I hit a tree, will it catch on fire? I see smoke. Let's just go crazy on that one. It is raining, so you know what? Turn off the rain. Get that branch. Oh yeah, it sets the branch on fire. The fern? Even set the grass on fire. Now can I set the desert on fire? That's interesting. Can I set the water on fire? No. Good. Oh, but the fire is lasting much longer on the grass than it is the desert. Okay, so that's not an oversight then. Let's turn off wind. Wow, you can actually hear how strong the wind is. Is this humidity? No humidity. Let's really crank up the temperature. Oh, you can hear cicadas when you turn up the temperature. That's awesome. Let's do crazy wind to blow the fire all over the place. And let's just cause some havoc. Revenge on nature. Let's have some fun with this. Okay, so a lightning bolt's enough to take out an animal. So it's possible that that animal I found earlier that was dead was taken out by a lightning bolt. Oh, it's spreading too. It's also possible that it was taken out by a bigger animal. So you could just cause the apocalypse in God mode. This is awesome. And if we speed up to mega speed, we can see, like, if we keep the humidity low and the temperature high, it just blows out of control forest fires, which makes sense. It's a bunch of dry wood in a crazy hot temperature, no rain. It would cause a pretty crazy wildfire. But this is just a great example of how, you know, what he claims is actually true. Oh, we can drag any object? Wow, you can actually drag the grass. Oh, the grass is just like a bunch of little zones put in. That's interesting. Oh, that's really cool. So the blank tile is just this. You can even drag the water. Ah, can't drag the ocean. Damn. Oh, that's actually really cool to look at. How it looks natural no matter where you put it. Well, okay, it doesn't look terribly natural right here, but... Is that charcoal? Or does it just count as firewood? I think it counts as charcoal. Alright, sorry, I'm actually going way over time, or way longer than I thought I would, just because I'm finding this so interesting, which I guess is a good sign. Guide. Oh, it's just this guide, okay. Alright, well, well, that closed the whole game. I hit exit and it didn't go back to the main menu like I thought it would close the whole game. It doesn't look closed on your end because that's the last state it was seen at. Alright, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then consider giving it a like. It helps it in the search rankings a lot. If you enjoyed me, consider subscribing to see if you like my other stuff. And if you're interested in following this game, I'll put the company website as well as their Twitter. If I can find their Twitter, I'll put that in the description as well so you can keep up with the game. I know I will be. And I get the feeling I might be doing a series on this game in the future as it advances, because this is super cool. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.